Hey guys, you're watching Boondockin' with Dennis. We're actually watching the sunrise above Aransas Bay here in Rockport, Texas. Beautiful time to talk to your maker and discuss your life with him. Love the sounds of the water. Not even 8 a.m. yet and we already have a beautiful day. No burning off of fog this morning, which is really nice. We're actually supposed to be getting some Saharan dust starting in the next few days, which will give us cool sunrises and sunsets, but really bad air quality. We actually get dust from the Saharan desert in Africa over here. I don't know what we ever did to the Africans, but they're certainly getting us back for it. We just passed a historical marker for the Haddonfield Shipyard. There was a massive shipyard right here on the left as we head down towards Aransas Bay. Shipping industries flourished on the Rockport waterfront by the 1880s. Haddonfield Shipyard was established here on 12.9 acres in October 1917. 4 281-foot wooden cargo vessels were to be built for military use in World War I. The Baychester was launched on July 31st, 1919, and the Zuganda on September 9th, 1919. At the height of construction, over 900 men were employed at the shipyard. The need for ships fell as the war ended. Despite hurricane damage to the shipyard on September 14th, 1919, the Jasper and the Manchester were completed as barges in 1920, ending this vital war contract. That's the same hurricane that hit Indian Point Park that we were talking about, where just in that one area, over 1,000 people went missing and were buried in mass graves when the hurricane hit. And so many hurricanes in this area, but that seems to be one that greatly affected. That's also the same hurricane that they believe put the windmill in the tree behind Fulton Mansion over in Rockport, right on the Fulton border. We're on Shell Ridge Road, guys. When I was working construction, a lot of work that we did was right on this street. American flag blowing there will give you an idea how windy it is. We're going right into the wind. The sun's behind us. Probably hit that sun on the way back. What do you call a cow that twitches a lot? What do you call a cow that twitches a lot? That's an easy one. Beef jerky. Beef jerky. I got a hotel again, guys. I'm not going to beat that $50 a night room rate plus taxes. So I got a room Monday through Friday, 4 nights. And I'm only leaving the hotel to go to physical therapy. Physical therapy on Tuesdays and Friday. And I'm really going there just for the wound care at this point. They don't want me to leak all over their equipment, and I don't really want to leak all over their equipment either. Really receiving some excellent wound care, and staying at the hotel really sped things along, allowed me to sleep on alternating hips, and I think the air conditioning just helps a lot with the wounds. It takes away a lot of the moisture. Let's make a right up here. We don't usually make a right here. We usually go to the end of the street, but this will give us something a little bit different view. I wanted to, I'm hoping by the end of this week my wounds are almost non-existent. Because what's left after that, we're going to have to figure out a way to take care of them in the truck. And more time out of the truck, and I need to get off my butt, which I can do. I mean, if it was winter and fall, I'd be able to just be in the back of the truck and not have a problem. But during the day, it's very hot. You can't really be in the back of the truck. It's just not, it's unhealthy how hot it is. So need to figure out something there. Even the picnic table in the shade would be better than being in the back of the truck, moving around a little bit, and every little bit helps, right? Every little bit helps. But I do want to get my wounds taken care of so I can go and for physical, the actual physical therapy. When I was in the hospital, physical therapists also did wound care. So I guess they're trained for that. It just seems like an odd combination, but I know it's common. And I was actually really happy with most of the physical therapy that I received in the hospital, wound care that I received from physical therapy. Ain't that pretty, kids? Aransas Bay. Now we're going to turn right into the sun, and I got the air conditioning on, so you're going to see every little streak on the windshield. I think it'll be a little better once we don't have the direct sun on us. There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was concerned about that. Hey guys, thank you for all your prayers for Cylis. As of he had a second surgery Sunday, and he still has 2 feet, put it that way. There was a concern that he would lose his foot if they didn't like what they saw during the second surgery. And if you don't know my buddy Cylis, who I helped raise and knew since he was an infant, apparently a Jeep ran a stop sign and hit him on his motorcycle and crushed his ankle. I don't like motorcycles. You can be as careful as you want, but that doesn't stop someone else from not seeing you, and apparently that's what happened here. So, but I also know that people that ride motorcycles are adults, and they're going to do what they're going to do, no matter what my opinion is. I certainly don't listen to everyone's opinions, and I don't expect everyone to listen to mine. But I'm just keep checking on him, checking on his wife. His wife stayed with him until, I guess, Sunday evening. She had to go to work and had to go to work Monday morning. She's a manager at a retail business. And then I guess she can go back. I guess she got back in the hospital Monday night to spend time with him. And he did have his dad and his brothers, and one of his sisters lives in the area, come visit him. So it's a good thing. And I'm keeping in touch with him through messages and just seeing what they need and giving them some support where I can. Let me ask you this. How long we've been driving here? 8 minutes? 9 minutes? Is there anywhere in your town where you could go drive for 9 minutes and not see another moving vehicle? I think this lady up here on the right, who's collecting shells, her vehicle hasn't moved, but I think that's the only human we saw this ride. There goes Kevin going by. But is there anywhere you could go and drive and not see someone else driving another moving vehicle? I know a lot of these houses here are seasonal houses. Very relaxing to drive along the water, and especially when there's no railings and bullards or pilings or anything like that, and you can check out the birds and check out the sights. That's what a lot of the roads around here do. Water Street and Shell Ridge Road and Fulton Beach Road rides right along the water all the way up. Excuse me. Excuse me. All the way up to the end of the peninsula. Well, let me show you where that marker is up here on the right, and then we'll call it a day. I do use the Texas Historical Marker app. I think it was $4.99, and that's lifetime, and it gets updated, and it tells you where the markers are. It actually tells you in the app what they say. I know some of the markers could actually be difficult to get to. I can think of quite a few right around here where if you stop to read them, you'd be risking your life, you know, on the side of the highway with no shoulder. There's a big sign telling you the historical marker. This one's pretty good because they have this little pull off here. But this is the Haddonfield Shipyard historical marker. And there's my streaky, dirty, filthy windshield. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.